I mean, I think it's funny, we talk about the millennials like they're zoo animals, you know?
Yeah.
And the millennials...
Pretty sure they are human beings.
They are.
Right? Like, yeah,
just like us.
Yeah, not a different species.
Not me, right?
But like we talk about the millennials,
right.
and the reality is Gen Z is graduating college next year. So we're about to figure out millennials, and Gen Z is about to hit the workforce. And so again, we're behind already as a total workforce. The reality, though, is that this generation wants the same thing we do in the workplace.
Yeah.
They want a workplace of purpose. They're not just looking for an organization where they can spend 30 years. They want to be developed. They want to be coached. They want ongoing conversations with the manager. They don't just want
purpose and potential.
They don't just want sort of like that one-time annual review.
Right.
They want their manager to be engaged in where they want to go, potential, where they want to go with their career. And so everything that Vega Factor is sort of going to be engaging us in has to do with what this next generation is looking for in a workplace. And so from the very beginning, we've talked about trying to create a workplace that would engage the next generation. And the reality is, even if we fall outside of the dates, whatever the dates are, we're the next generation of the workforce.
I don't know what you think, Chris. I get the question a lot about millennials and how do you gauge them and stuff, and I kind of say the same thing. Like, let's start with the basis. First of all, these are human beings.
Yep.
And I think they do have a lot of the same wants and needs we do. And I love the millennial generation because they have articulated, I think, things that previous generations had been unwilling or unable to say, which was, I want to have a sense of purpose in my work. Like and that's okay. Like people criticize millennials for going, oh, I'm trying to find myself. I think they're trying to find a sense of purpose, and they're not okay just coming to work every day and banging through 30 years and then hanging it up at the end. And they're like, you know what? I actually want to enjoy what I do. And they get criticized for that. I think like, oh man, they won't work hard. I haven't seen that. What I've seen is guys saying, you know what? I have one life to live. I have one life to live. If I'm going to get up and go to work every day, crazy, I'd like to enjoy it. I'd like to enjoy it. And I'd like to see my work be about something greater maybe than just the company profit. Right?
I think a lot of the stereotypes that we hear about this generation is because they're not feeling that play, purpose, and potential in their work.
Yeah.
And so then when that happens, there's either this stereotype of lazy or whatever else. And the reality is all of us would be.
Yes.
Like if we didn't enjoy our work, if we saw no purpose in it, and we didn't see any potential, we'd probably be sitting around trying to waste time too.
Yep.
And the reality is, how do we create that workplace for the next generation, whatever that generation is, which includes us, because next gen of the workforce, it's like, how do you create these workplaces that really engage the person and really motivate them?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the other factors with this generation is they say, I don't just want a job, it's about life.
Mm-hmm.
Because we spend an inordinate amount of time at work with the people we work with, and I want people to know about my personal life in addition. I'm not going to separate it out. It's going to be all integrated.
Yep.
And so that's a part of this whole leadership development.